As Chris Gardner once said in the film, "Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something, not even me." This powerful message resonates deeply throughout The Pursuit of Happiness. Released in 2006, The Pursuit of Happiness is a biographical drama that tells the true story of Chris Gardner, a man who faced seemingly insurmountable challenges but never gave up on his dream. Today, I will inform you about the film's key themes of resilience and determination, the importance of family, and the ongoing pursuit of happiness, as well as its credibility and impact on audiences worldwide. Chris Gardner's journey is a powerful testament to resilience. It gives viewers a realistic idea of what people throughout the U.S. go through every day. To understand how determination and resilience are main themes of the story, we first have to understand what that means. Resilience refers to the ability to bounce back from adversity. In the film, Chris Gardner exemplifies this quality as he faces numerous obstacles, including financial ruin and homelessness. From the beginning, Chris's life is fraught with challenges. After his investment fails, he finds himself unable to pay rent and ultimately ends up homeless with his son. Despite this, he never loses sight of his goal. For instance, there's a pivotal moment when Chris is evicted from his apartment and he has to spend the night in a subway station. Instead of succumbing to despair, he stays focused on providing for his son, which showcases this incredible strength in the face of hardship. A powerful scene occurs when Chris studies for his licensing exam in a subway station. Despite the noise and chaos around him, he remains laser-focused, symbolizing how determination can thrive in adverse conditions. The next key theme I'm going to talk about is the role of family and the importance of family. The film places a strong emphasis on the father-son relationship between Chris and his son, Christopher. Their bond serves as a source of emotional strength, highlighting how family can provide motivation during difficult times. So I'm going to show you this scene from the movie.
So I'm not going to stand for
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You'll probably be about as good as I was. That's kind of the way it works, and I was below average. So you'll probably ultimately rank somewhere around there, so you'll excel at a lot of things, just not this. I don't want you out here shooting this ball around all day and night, all right?
All right.
Okay? All right, go ahead. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period. Let's go.
When Chris tells his son, "You got a dream, you got to protect it," it encapsulates the film's message about the value of pursuing his dreams, particularly in the context of familial support. Even though Chris doesn't have much, he's still sacrificing for his son. He works tirelessly to ensure that Christopher will have a better future than he does. Next, I will talk about the credibility of the film. One of the most compelling aspects of The Pursuit of Happiness is that it is based on a real-life experience of Chris Gardner. His journey from homelessness to becoming a successful stockbroker adds authenticity to the narrative. The film accurately portrays the key events from Gardner's life, including his struggles with financial instability, the challenges of single fatherhood, his eventual success in the finance industry. The commitment to truth enhances the film's emotional impact. Chris Gardner was actively involved in the production of the film, serving as a co-producer and consulting on the screenplay. His input ensures that the portrayal of his life experience are accurate and respectful. Gardner's personal anecdotes and insights allowed the filmmakers to capture the real-life struggles and triumphs, lending authenticity to the characters and their relationships. Another interesting way that it depicts relationships is that the actors are father and son themselves, so there's real chemistry there. It realistically depicts Chris and his son's experiences in shelters, their struggles to find food, and the emotional toll of their situation. Scenes showing Chris trying to navigate the welfare system and seeking help highlight the complexities and challenges faced by many individuals in similar circumstances. This portrayal brings awareness to the issue of homelessness, prompting viewers to empathize with those who face such hardships. Now I'm going to show you a video of Chris highlighting the main things of the movie that were not accurate, and this shows how little they weren't accurate.
And your kid are homeless together. And how was that? Where did you sleep, and how did you...
Let me say this to you. There were some major differences between reality and the film. Now, in the film, they have to do things a certain way. Jaden Smith plays my son as a 5-year-old. My son was 14 months old.
Okay.
That changes everything. He was still in diapers.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
And there was a scene in the film that takes place in a bathroom. And Will and his son create this alternative universe and play this game about being caveman. We need to find a cave, someplace to spend the night. I had a game I played with my son, and the game was real simple. The game was called Shh. And that meant that no matter what anybody said on the other side of that door, no matter how hard they pound on the door, we're not here. We're invisible. And the hardest thing I had to do every day, childcare. And you think about that. When you've got young children, next to your rent or your mortgage, the biggest expense you got every month is what? Childcare. That was the hardest thing I had to do every day. And to leave my little boy with somebody I did not know and hope everything was okay. Man, that tore me to pieces every day.
Extraordinary. And nobody had a clue in work, no?
No,
did you
they
turn
didn't
up
need
quite
to know.
presentable every day?
They did not need to know. I was presentable, but I wore the same 2 suits.
Yeah.
I had 2 suits, man, that I had to wear every day for a year. 1 blue, 1 gray. The joke around the office started, oh, that's Chris Gardner. He's reenacting the Civil War. Some days he's with the North, some days he's with the South.
Watching this video about Chris talk about the movie, he does point out some inaccuracies in the film, but mostly it just shows how involved he was for him to know these differences. In summary, The Pursuit of Happiness is not just a story about overcoming homelessness. It's a powerful exploration of resilience and the importance of family and the true meaning of happiness. Each theme interweaves to create a narrative that inspires audiences to reflect on their own lives and their own challenges. The film's story is almost as authentic as it gets, coming straight from the man whose story it is telling. Thanks for listening.